So this is the easy peasy recipe for baked Alaska. And all we really are going to use for this, tonight we're going to make the ice cream mold. This is what's going to be the inner part of baked Alaska. So we need to form it in the shape of kind of a cake. So we're going to use this pan, but you can use any kind of pan or a loaf pan or anything like that, as long as you can put it in the freezer. What we're going to do is line this pan with some plastic wrap. And the reason we're going to do that is when we get ready to take the ice cream out, it'll be easy to get out of the pan. So, we have this plastic wrap. I'm going to put this down like this. And since this is a circular bowl, we need to use 2 pieces. So now we have our ice cream mold is lined, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to be able to pour this out or dump this out when we get ready to bake it tomorrow. When we get ready to bake it, we'll have ice cream in here and a pound cake lining on top, and then we'll flip it and set it in the pan and get it ready for baking. So this is baked Alaska. Alaska is the coldest state in the United States. And this dessert was first made back in like 1867 when Alaska became, when we acquired Alaska. Not when it became a state, but when we got Alaska. So what we want to do is put soft ice cream in here in layers. So we're going to do probably vanilla on top. And we want it to be kind of soft because we're going to smush it down. So some of this is not so soft, so what we're going to do, it's okay if it mixes together. We're going to take some of this ice cream that's a little bit hard, and we're going to put it in this bowl and let it soften up a little bit. So we're going to have a layer of vanilla, and this is just regular, I don't know what you call it in other countries. We call it Neapolitan ice cream. It's an ice cream that comes with vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. And then because we're in Georgia, I also picked up some peach ice cream. So one layer will be peach. So we want to get this in here, and we want to form it at the bottom. So this is our layer of vanilla. I've got this big spoon, and I'm going to push it down and fill up all the bottom of this bowl like so. So the next layer I'm going to do is the chocolate. So now we have a layer of vanilla, a layer of chocolate. This chocolate is soft, so we want to hurry up and get this done because we don't want this ice cream to melt and for it to all the different colors to run together. We want them to stay, we want one layer of chocolate, one layer of vanilla, and one layer of strawberry, and then a layer of peach. I'm going to take this out and get to this a little bit easier, I hope. Layer. We've got a layer of chocolate, vanilla, and a layer of chocolate. We're going to do the strawberry. So here's the strawberry. Now we're just going to add a little bit of peach. We'll add a little bit of peach. This is really soft. We have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and peach. All right, we've got this all in here. Now I'm going to push it down a little more, just with this flat spoon. So now we have 4 layers of ice cream. We're going to set this in the freezer for a little bit. We don't want it to get too soft. And then we have one more layer. That's the layer of cake that we're going to put here. But we're going to do that after we kind of refreeze this ice cream to make a little while. And then we'll come back. We've let the ice cream set. And what we're going to do now, this is just a pound cake. Other recipes, they actually call for you to make a cake. Some people use like these little vanilla ladyfingers. But this is simple. And so that's what we're going to stick with. I'm going to cut this about 1 inch thick, but we may want to add a little more. Actually, I'm going to cut these a little more than 1 inch thick because I'm going to push this down. I want it to be compacted and to form a crust so that this is going to protect the ice cream when we bake it tomorrow. Super cold. This, just like this, make it nice and tight. And we're going to let this freeze overnight. We're going to put it back in the freezer. And we are done until we bake it to make the meringue and bake it tomorrow. Now we're going to make the meringue that we're going to cover the baked Alaska with. First we're going to add, this is egg whites from 6 eggs. And 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar. Now we're going to beat this. Beater. This is probably what you're going to need to use. You could probably hand beat it, but what you want to do is, what we're going to end up doing is beating this until we see peaks. It's going to turn white, and we'll see like little mountain peaks. When we pull this out, we want these little peaks. You see how they stay formed? So we're about ready. Now we're going to add the sugar. We're adding 3/4 cup sugar. Again, this is 6 egg whites, 1/4 teaspoon cream of tartar, and 3/4 cup sugar. And here is the cake and ice cream that we've been freezing are going to turn this out onto a plate. We've got that lined with plastic wrap, so hopefully this is going to be easy to do. Pour a little water over this. There is our inner part of our baked Alaska. Now, so here, cook it on, but this is the four layers of ice cream and the foundation of pound cake. Interior of the baked Alaska. And now the meringue. Coat we're coating the exterior of the baked Alaska. The exterior of the baked Alaska. So this meringue is just a little bit woody, not quite as thick as I'd like. So we're gonna freeze this in batches. I'm gonna put this back in the freezer, freeze, and then we're gonna coat it again.